Thank you. Let's meet today's starters. First, the starting lineup for the Trolls. Number 1, Mackenzie Bennett. Number 2, Rainy Owens. Number 3, Ada Ryan Cannon. Number 4, Shirley Sykes. Number 12, Sarah Neighbors. Number 13, Mackenzie Ritzema. And Romero, number 7, Joy Caramello. The head coach of the Trolls, Cynthia Casimir. She's assisted by Dan Wilson. And now, let's meet the starters for your Rochester Christian University Warriors. Number 3, Madeline Eisenhager. Number 6, Audrey Soares. Number 11, Emily Carroll. Number 12, Haley Mancona. Number 15, Mackenzie Kiefer. Number 25, Shante Hutchins. And the libero, number 7, Ashley Horn. The head coach of the Warriors is Juliana Nash. She was assisted by Dan Henniger.
On the beautiful campus of Rochester Christian University and inside of Garth Pleasant Arena, this is Warriors Volleyball on the Rochester Christian Sports Network. Stephen McDonald here with you saying good morning, everybody, and welcome to our broadcast as the Rochester Christian Warriors play host to the Trinity Christian Trolls in game 1 of our 3 games on the day as part of a tri-match with Rochester Christian, Trinity Christian, and Ohio Christian, who we'll see in just a little bit. They'll have Trinity Christian coming up next. We'll have that for you live streaming right here, and then to round things out on the day at 2 p.m. Eastern, we'll have the Warriors finishing things out, taking on Ohio Christian. Starters for the Warriors to begin the day: Emily Carroll, Haley Mancona, Mackenzie Kiefer, Shante Hudgens, Madeline Geisenhaver, and Audrey Soares. Ashley Horn will start out, number 7 in the white jersey, the libero, to start out. Setting back to serve to begin the match is Geisenhaver, and we are underway from Garth Pleasant Arena. Bit of a mistimed jump there to begin by Mackenzie Rietsma. Send it along that far side. Geisenhaver got a hand on it, not much she could do with it going down to the floor. Geisenhaver back on Wednesday from Garth Pleasant Arena had 3 kills, 2 assists, 14 digs and a block in a setback to Lawrence Tech. Carroll to the back and in. Just tagged it right along that back line. 2-1 in the early going. Soares to serve this time, as they send it right at Geisenhaver, going cross court. Sheriday Sykes will serve. Kiefer sets it up. On the return come the Trolls. That's blocked. Right along the left side for the Warriors, Shante Hudgens was there. Had some help with it. Mancona sent it over for the Warriors. Kiefer sets it back this way for Carroll. Nice soft touch to get it across by Neighbors. Mancona again, and this time gets the point. Three, Emma Hawk to serve. Underneath it goes Courtney Mack. Mack had a solid night back on Wednesday on this floor. Horn comes back to the right side in the direction of Mack. Hudgens got a hand on it again. Warriors trying to keep it alive. Hudgens went for that block just a few moments ago, couldn't keep it inside the lines. Mancona puts a charge into it. And Hudgens will be another player to watch for the Warriors. 25 in black, the transfer from Macomb Community College. Seemed like the Warriors were just a little bit off rhythm with her back on Wednesday. So we'll keep an eye on her, see how the timing goes here today. 4-4 here in set one. Mack sends it forward for Hawk. Mancona goes right at the middle. Set up by Hawk for Mack. Put it in low, right about the logo. Hudgens does put it down. Hudgens comes in, 45 kills on the season so far. Good for second on the team. Also leads the team in blocks. We've seen her put in some effort in that regard already. Got the kill there just a moment ago. Warriors watch this go out. Rorath was in pursuit, but alertly just lets it go by. That'll send the dangerous Ashley Horn back to serve. And she'll give it another go. 7-5 Warriors up 2 as they go right at Emma Hawk. Too hot to handle as she went down for it. Mentioned the Warriors' last match back on Wednesday fell 3-0 to Lawrence Tech. This ball's played long, trying to go cross court, and that evens us at 7. Warriors will have that match later on this afternoon against Ohio Christian. Their next match after today will be on September 13th as they go on the road to Lourdes. They'll get back in to WAC conference play. And a couple of long days back-to-back for Trinity Christian. Took on Western yesterday, Western Ontario that is, and Madonna at Madonna. They'll have obviously the 2 games today as well. Getting a hand on that was Suarez. They'll try left side for Mack. Hawk wants it again, and Mack finishes the job this time. No, they'll say, looks like maybe contact with the netting there. Serve is away from Kiefer. Level at 9, Kiefer to serve again. That ball was played right at the net. Point to the Warriors. They'll retake the lead by 1. And this is similar to what we saw back on Wednesday when the Blue Devils came to town, just back and forth from the beginning. We'll see how the Warriors deal with the middle part of this opening set, because that's really where it seemed the other night that they ran into trouble against Lawrence Tech. As Trinity Christian comes back to tie it at 10. Caraballo on the serve. Kiefer sets it up left side. Carroll gets underneath it for Kiefer. Goes for Roraff from the back. That was touched right in front by Suarez, and then she teams up with Geisenhaver. Geisenhaver helps her out. Roraff goes to the bench. Geisenhaver back to serve. They'll just dump this over with Sheriday Sights. Carroll with the left hand. Now Kiefer, left side man Kona, that's blocked. Excellent job there by the Trolls, just meeting Mancona at the point of attack. 11 all here in set 1. Kiefer sets it back for Carroll. Didn't get what she wanted on that, as it ends up in the net. Attack error by Carroll. Off the feed from Kiefer. This time they'll go left side again for Mancona. And she just tagged it right at, looks like Mackenzie Bennett. Bennett, actually a freshman from Byron Center, Michigan. Attended Byron Center High School. Suarez with the serve. That was brought over by Sarah Neighbors. Excellent reaction by the Warriors right at the net. That was Mancona that got to it first, then Hudgens helped her get it across. Mancona had her attack blocked. Sykes on the serve. Kiefer sets it for Hudgens in the middle. Kiefer pops it up for Horn. Serve is away from Sykes. This way for Carroll. As that ball from Carroll just handcuffing Caraballo. Nobody there to help her out on the other end. 14-13. Emma Hawk to serve. Service error by Emma Hawk. The other day against Lawrence Tech, Warriors suffering 4 service errors in that matchup. Hawk for Mancona, has it blocked again. Trinity Christian doing well on that pin, going against number 12 in black, Haley Mancona. 16-13, their lead now up to 3. Horn under it, wants Mancona again. Horn, right side for Mack. And then just a miss hit there by Gunn. Warriors will take it as they trail by 2. Serve away from Mancona as it grazed the net, but that'll get the job done. 16-15. She'll give it another go. Puts a little more air under this one. And finished off by Aolani Cannon. Mancona will check out. Serve is away and long by Neighbors. And once again, it'll be Horn on the serve. Came into play today with 8 aces on the year. Had 35 a year ago. That was deflected right in front. Horn goes under it, wants Geisenhaver, and she does tuck it inside that corner. Needed every inch of it, but was successful. 17 all. And that allows Horn to continue on the serve, and just like that, the Warriors have the lead back. Back and forth we go here in set 1. Horn will continue on the serve, her team with the 1-point lead. That last kill, courtesy of Owens. Hawk will set it up right in the middle, and a powerful attack by Courtney Mack. Just came right down the middle of the floor to finish that one off. Mack and Emma Hawk will check out. To serve is Kiefer. They'll come all the way across the floor this way. Kiefer sets it back for Geisenhaver. And that'll lead to a timeout on the floor called by Trinity Christian. Warriors lead it by 2. We'll take the timeout with them on the Rochester Christian Sports Network. Warriors with a pair of kills, courtesy of Courtney Mack and Madeline Geisenhaver. That led us to the timeout by the Trolls. Warriors lead by 2. Down to an Eagles Horn. Swatted back over the net that time by the Trolls. Come this way for Geisenhaver, and that's back-to-back for Madeline Geisenhaver, and it's a 3-point lead. Strong take that time on the go by Aolani Cannon. Just came sweeping over to that right side that time and got a good strike to it. That'll end that short run by the Warriors. Now Trinity Christian looking to have a run of their own, get back to within 1. On the serve, looked like Caraballo. That ball will end up over on the Trolls bench. Kill courtesy of Emily Carroll. Geisenhaver with the left-handed serve, and that's just dumped over and to the floor. Warriors with the lead. Trolls not going to go down quietly here in set 1. On the serve is Ramey Owens. Kiefer sets it up for Mancona, who had it blocked again. Carroll sends it along the back row. Sykes picks it out there. And they'll watch this go out. Horn heads back to the bench. To serve is Soares. Soares appeared in just 11 matches last season, as this one's down right in front of Kiefer. Suarez appearing in just 11 matches last year, dealt with injuries for most of the season after appearing in the team's first 10 matches. But still, despite that, ended up with a career-high 25 kills a season ago, did Suarez. 23-22, Carroll taps this one across. Carroll now with 5 kills in set 1, also has an assist as well. Geisenhaver just behind her with 4 kills as the Warriors lead it by 2, looking to finish out the opening set. Ranging way over for it goes Mack. Lobbing it over was Geisenhaver. And that will do it for set 1. Looked like there was some discussion there on which way that point was going to go, but the Warriors do get the point, and they get the opening set win, 25-22. We'll take a quick timeout as the teams switch sides. Set 2 on the other side from Garth Pleasant Arena on the Rochester Christian Sports Network. Warriors took the opening set 25-22. There was a bit of some discussion leading to that last point by the Warriors. Trolls thought it was theirs, but only for a moment. Stephen McDonald back with you on the Rochester Christian Sports Network. Game 1 of 3 on the day as part of our tri-meet with Rochester Christian, Trinity Christian, and Ohio Christian, who we'll see later on today. Warriors playing at 10-2 today, with a game sandwiched in the middle between Trinity Christian and Ohio Christian that's set to take place around noon Eastern. In that first set, Emily Carroll with 5 kills to lead the match. Geisenhaver just behind her with 4. Warriors had 15 kills as a team in that first set win. Had the opening point of our match did Rochester Christian. They get the opening point here in set 2 as well. Suarez doing the serving. Just a bit too long that time from number 6. Talked a bit about Suarez back in that first set, the games that she missed a year ago. Good to see her back in the lineup this season. Under it goes Caraballo off the serve from Hawk, somehow keeping that alive. They want Hudgens right in the middle, had that returned. Score inside the arena showing 2-2. Looks like the officials will come together and discuss briefly. Looks like they do stick with the call. 2-2 our score stands. That'll send Sheriday Sykes back to serve. Error going against Emma Hawk there. Serve is away from Sykes. Mack with a rocket. My goodness. Absolutely unwinds on that ball. For Mack. Kill number 3 today. Mentioned earlier she had 7 back on Wednesday. Looks like she could be on that mark again today. Mancona on the serve. Just a touch long, looking for that back line. Geisenhaver tried to go for that back corner. Saw her get one inside the corner back in the opening set. This time just a little bit long and actually ricocheted off the official over there. 4-4. Service error by the Trolls. Error by Rietsma. Sykes sets it back. On the attack was Gunn. And the Warriors get another. And And it looks as though the Warriors starting to settle in a bit since the probably later stages of that first set. Horn moves this along for Mack, had that blocked right in front. That was Gunn that got up for it, and the Warriors put it down. A service error by Rietzma, a kill by Courtney Mack, and a kill by Geisenhaver. That's the current run for the Warriors, as we were just tied at 4 not that long ago. Punched over by Soares. Horn took the grunt of it, gets back under it for the Warriors. Sykes sets it up to the middle. Mack had it blocked, and that'll make its way out. Geisenhaver finds the opening in the middle of the floor. There was nobody there in white. And that'll send us to a timeout on the floor. Warriors lead the second set by 3. They took set 1, 25-22. We'll take the timeout with them from Garth Pleasant Arena on the Rochester Christian Sports Network. Back to it out of the timeout called by Trinity Christian. Warriors lead by 3 as they're on a 4-1 stretch right now. We were tied at 4 just a few moments ago. Out of the timeout, it'll be Kiefer on the serve. Not happy with herself on that try. Showed some visible frustration that time on the serve. Knew she didn't get it where she wanted it. On the serve is Bennett. Geisenhaver with a strong attack that time. Goes into the net on the return. And that run before the timeout for Rochester Christian started with the service error. Then they got a couple of kills along with it. Helped open up a lead a little bit. This will be lobbed over by Owens. Left side for Mancona, and finally gets one down to the floor. 4th kill that'll be for Mancona. Also has a couple of errors as well. Has an ace to her credit so far in this one as well. Diving for it and getting under it was Horn, but not much they could do with it. So for the Warriors, Geisenhaver and Carroll have 6 kills apiece. Mancona joins Courtney Mack with 4. And just a little too much on it that time from Mancona. Fifth error by Mancona. leads the Warriors in attacks so far with 16. Rochester Christian back out to a 3-point lead. Off the attack error by Owens. Hudgens comes in, Soares on the serve. Ball comes right at Soares. Punched over with the left hand by Carroll. Hudgens got a fingertip on it. Can the Warriors come up with it? They do. Hudgens dumps it over. Sykes on the return, but can't keep it inside the line. Excellent job by the Warriors that time. Hudgens got that deflection right along the front center, and then the Warriors were able to support her off that touch. That'll send Owens back on the serve. Kiefer wants Mancona. Goes right at Caraballo. Hudgens got a fingertip on it, but no help that time. That ball just changing direction entirely off the fingertip of Hudgens. Just went straight to the floor. Nothing the Warriors could do behind her. But they come right back and get one back, 13-10. Carroll and Kiefer out. In comes Hawk. She'll serve. Tapped across by Sykes. Sykes has had a good morning so far, number 4 in the white. Hawk dumps it over right along that back row. Swinging this way, got a good attack on it, did Rietsma. Sykes wants to set it up again. Good rally being put on. Hudgens tried to finish it off, but went right at number 1, that's Bennett. Sykes so far, 9 assists on the day. And the scoring pretty even for the Trolls. Cannon has 3 kills, 2 for Sykes and Owens, also Gunn and Neighbors all with 2. Warriors lead it by 3 here in set 2. They came away with the win in set 1. And how about that? Owens goes down and gets it off the floor, and there was enough heat on it that it came back across, and there was nobody on the other side for the Warriors. (14-12). Hawk wants Hudgens. Trolls able to get up on it. Left side for Mack. That's blocked by Hudgens. Looks like Dyson Haver was along for the ride. Mack had it stuffed. (14-13). And a loud point on the block by Trinity Christian. We'll see who gets credit for that one. As we are all tied at 14, a quick 3-0 run by the Trolls. That'll send us to a timeout called. We'll step aside. Second half of our second set on the other side on the Rochester Christian Sports Network. Back out of the timeout called by the Warriors. It's a 3-0 run currently by Trinity Christian. Stephen McDonald here with you on the Rochester Christian Sports Network. Good timeout there by head coach Juliana Nash as the Warriors come out of the timeout and get one back. Making that timeout called look even better by Coach Nash. Didn't want to see that run go any further than it was already at for the Trolls. Job well done by the Warriors in that regard. Mack comes right back on the attack. Had an attack error that led to the timeout a moment ago. It was a block by Gunn and Cannon that sent us to that timeout, but Mack this time gets the better. Just like that, answering the 3-0 run by Trinity Christian, Rochester Christian with a 3-0 run of their own, and that will send Ashley Horn back to serve. That ball went flying over to the Warriors bench over there on the right side of your screen. A couple players had to evacuate the bench. Caraballo sets it up right side. That's going to be well long that time by Gunn. And again, the Warriors lead is 3. Looking to take that 2-0 lead in the match as they took set 1 25-22. Horn, left side for Carroll. Didn't connect well on it as it goes into the net, 18-16. Carroll 6 kills, but that last error, her 4th. Geisenhaver tried to go down for it, but it lands just in front of her. And the Trolls back to within 1. That'll send freshman Mackenzie Bennett back to serve. Ace for Bennett. Levels us at 18, Geisenhaver. Excellent job on that right side by Geisenhaver. For Geisenhaver, kill number 7 on the morning so far. Remember back to Wednesday, the Warriors' leader in kills was Mack with 7. Geisenhaver already at that number today. Sykes to the left side. Warriors were there, just couldn't control it off the block. All knotted at 19. Kiefer through the middle for Suarez. Suarez back to serve. Has, looks like, Carroll, Mancona, and Hudgens right at the net. Mancona, excellent reflexes that time. The ball just kind of hung up on the net. She goes up with Hudgens, and they get the job done. But how about that initial reaction by Mancona? That ball just kind of hung up on the net, was able to get up to go get it, and then Hudgens comes over on that second ball and helps her out. 21-19, Warriors jump back out by 2. That'll give us a timeout called on the floor. We'll take the quick timeout with them on the Rochester Christian Sports. Back to it, out of the timeout, Warriors by 2. Looking to close out set 2, Suarez on the serve again. Just kind of walked it up, let it go. Hudgens was there, teamed up with Carroll. Those two, Emily Carroll and Shante Hudgens, creating such a net front presence for the Warriors here today. Sykes sets it back in the direction of Owens. Not going to go away quietly are the Trolls. Back to within 2. And to serve is number 2, Ramey Owens. Owens tied for the team lead so far in kills with 4. In a tie with Cannon. Sheriday Sykes has 11 assists so far in this one. On the other side for the Warriors, they're paced by Geisenhaver and Carroll, who each have 7 kills, as Hawk gets this one over to Horn. Mancona, did she get that line? No, she did not. Didn't miss it by much. Out goes Bennett. In comes Gunn. Kiefer for the Warriors has 13 assists. Emma Hawk not too far behind her with 11. The Warriors lead is 2 and now make it 1 on the ace by the Trolls. The ace by Sheriday Sykes, showing that she can do a little bit of everything with that ace. She'll try it again. Her team down 1, 23-22. Mack gets it down. For Mack now, kill number 6. She's one off of the team high 7. Would put her in a tie with Geisenhaver and Carroll. If she can get one here, that would finish off our second set. That's blocked by Hudgens. Hudgens had some help from Madeline Geisenhaver. And for the second consecutive set, the Warriors will take it 25-22. That'll send us to our third set. The Warriors looking for a sweep to begin the day in this tri-match between Rochester Christian, Trinity Christian, and Ohio Christian, who we'll see later on. 25-22, your set to score. We'll step aside on the Rochester Christian Sports Network. third set between the Warriors and the Trolls, just moments away from getting going. Ohio Christian has now made their way inside of Garth Pleasant Arena. They'll have our next matchup with Trinity Christian coming your way in just about an hour from now. Noon Eastern is the scheduled time. Warriors looking for the sweep to start the day. It's been a balanced attack for them so far in this one. Geisenhaver and Carroll each with 7 kills. Courtney Mack just behind them with 6. Haley Mancona has 5. As Mackenzie Kiefer pacing the way in assists with 13. Emma Hawk just behind her with 12. As Shante Hudgens, a couple big blocks in this one, both coming in the later stages of that second set. Had one along with Emily Carroll that made it 22-19 Warriors, and then just there at the end of set 2 to finish things off, that time teaming up with Geisenhaver, who will go back to serve to begin set 3. And speaking of Hudgens, she'll start out this third set over on the sideline. Set 3 underway as Geisenhaver lets go of the serve. Comes right back to her. They'll go for Mancona. Sykes set it up. Trolls finish it off. And for the first time today, the Trolls get the first point of a set. Warriors had taken each of the last 2. And they'll double down, make it 2-0 to begin set 3. Neighbors with the kill to begin set 3, then Caraballo with the ace. Some miscommunication that time by the Warriors. Kiefer was there, kind of vacated her spot, left that back corner wide open, and that's where that ball landed. Quickly 3-0 in favor of Trinity Christian. But the run quickly halted as Horn checks out. Suarez to serve. Warriors have taken each of the first 2 sets by a 25-22 score. Suarez line drive serve into the net, 4-1. Kiefer wants Mancona with a rocket. Mancona 6 kills, 6 errors so far this morning. But when she has connected on one, it's looked exactly like how number 6 just looked a moment ago. Courtney Mack from the other side, and it's down. Warriors going pin to pin that time. Left side from Mancona, then right side from Mack. Under this ball goes Hawk. Mancona goes cross court in the direction of Caraballo. Hudgens back in. Over there on the left side for the Warriors. This side they show Hawk and Mancona. It's Geisenhaver, Mack, and Ashley Horn along the back. Warriors trail by 2. Tapping it over was Hudgens. She got a hand on this ball, backed up well by Courtney Mack. Good start to this third set by the Trolls. They lead it by 3. A little too much air under that time by Sheriday Sykes. Mancona to serve. Horn sets it up for Mack. But just a touch too long that time by Mack. Looked like Horn and Carly Roraff converged on that serve. Geisenhaver on the attack. Took a little something off at that time. Sykes tried to set it up. Nothing doing on the attack for the Trolls. Warriors within 2. Roraff brings it forward. Geisenhaver looked like she just mistimed the jump that time. Trying to play that attack forward. Hawk goes for Geisenhaver. Wanted that back corner again. Saw her tuck it inside that same corner earlier on in our match. Couldn't get that same corner this time around. The lead back out to 3 for the Trolls, 10-7. As it looks like, looking across the way from our vantage point, looks like some members of the Ohio Christian team now in attendance for this match. Warriors off the carom, able to get it over. Sykes gets under it for Caraballo. Owens had it deflected out. Their lead pushed to 4. That'll be a timeout called by the Warriors. And head coach Juliana Nash, she's seen enough. And kind of similar to what happened back in set 2, just wants to minimize this run as much as possible, get her group reorganized. We'll step aside, come right back in just a moment on the Rochester Christian Sports Network. Trinity Christian leads 11-7. They already have 5 kills in this third set. They had 5 kills all of the second set, but Geisenhaver says no more. And again, a good response out of a timeout by the Warriors. We saw that back in set 2 as well. Correction, that was Courtney Mack on the finishing end. Mack now with 8 kills. That is a match high 8 kills for Mack. Geisenhaver now joins her with 8. Those two have 8. Carroll has 7. Mancona has 6. Those are the leaders for the Warriors so far today. Sykes does it herself, just pushes it over. Warriors down by 2. It was 11-7 at the timeout. Sykes goes for Cannon. Had that deflected back by the Warriors. This time it's Owens. Couple Warriors tracking it, won't get there as it makes its way down to the floor, 12-9. On the serve is Bennett. The Trolls being paced by Ramey Owens with 6 kills. Sarah Neighbors has 5. Ailani Cannon has 4. Sheriday Sykes with 15 assists. The next closest to her is Caraballo with 6. Kill by Carroll makes it 12-10. Sykes, again, just doing it herself that time. For Sykes, looks like kill number 3 for her to go along with those 15 assists. Mancona with the hammer from the left side. And again, when Mancona connects on a ball like that, very difficult to stop. Just such a heavy hitter when she can step into it like that. 7th kill for Mancona. Warriors hanging around in set 3, 13-11 with Soares on the serve. Mishit that time by Owens. And now the Warriors a chance to tie up this third set. Soares again will serve it up. Deflected right at the net. Kiefer goes for Carroll. Deflected on the return. Owens pumps it across in the direction of Soares. Hudgens from the middle. Off an excellent feed, and we're tied at 13. And that'll send us to a timeout called on the floor. The Trolls call time. The Warriors tie it at 13. They lead the match 2-0. We'll step aside on the Rochester Christian Sports Network. Warriors on a bit of a run here. They tie it at 13. That sent us to the timeout. It was a kill by Mancona, attack error by Owens, and then a kill by Shante Hudgens that sent us to the timeout. But out of the timeout, the Trolls able to respond. Warriors have taken each of the first 2 sets by a 25-22 score in what has been a very balanced attack for them so far on the day. Mancona has been part of that. Hudgens needs to get it over. She does, but not inside the line. And you have to credit Trinity Christian with the job they've done here in our 3rd set, just trying to stay alive in this one. But of course, that next meeting within the next hour or so, scheduled for noon Eastern, have a meeting with Ohio Christian after this one. But just doing their best at the moment to try and stay in it. Their lead quickly back out to 3 as the Warriors close to 13-13. To the bench goes Carroll, and Kiefer will come along with her. Emma Hawk comes in and will serve. Hawk 13 assists, trails only Kiefer, who has 18, as Courtney Mack gets another tally. Another strong day on the attack for Courtney Mack. Had 7 on Wednesday. Has number 9 with that last one. And again, couple 3-0 runs going back and forth. Warriors had a 3-0 run that tied us at 13. The Trolls went on a 3-0 run of their own, made it 16-13, and now back tied at 16. Kill by Rietsma on the assist by Sykes. Mack had it blocked. Warriors do get on it and get it over. And it's blocked on the right side. Courtney Mack and Shante Hudgens were there. Keep it alive for Mancona, who pumps it in. Give a lot of credit to Mancona. Started out a bit slow this morning. It was a 10 a.m. Eastern start to our match, but has now climbed into a 3-way tie for second in kills so far in this one. Has 8 with Geisenhaver and Emily Carroll. Hudgens, right-handed, just pushes that ball over for Sykes. Going up for it was Geisenhaver. Give that to her, had Hudgens to her left. 18-17 Warriors. And again, looking for the sweep. They'll have some time off before their next matchup coming your way at 2 p.m. Eastern later this afternoon as Mack from the left side. Have a day. Courtney Mack, kill number 10, sends us to a timeout. It's 19-17, Warriors looking for the sweep, and we'll step aside on the Rochester Christian Sports Network. Courtney Mack's 10th kill of the day sent us to the timeout by the Trolls. The Warriors' lead is 2. Their lead on the match is 2-0. Mack with 10, Geisenhaver, Carroll, and Mancona all with 8. Kiefer has 18 assists. Now this is interesting. In the Warriors' other 2 wins this season, Kiefer has gone over 20 assists in both, has a chance to do it again here today as the Warriors push their lead to 21-17. That serve by Mancona, just a bit too strong, 21-18. Mentioned that note on Mackenzie Kiefer and those 20 or more assists. Currently sits at 18. And she currently looks to be residing on the bench. Again, Trinity Christian not going to go away in set 3. That matchup with Ohio Christian looming. Goes right at Geisenhaver on the serve. Hudgens will check out. In comes Soares. Ashley Horn will serve. Geisenhaver, Mack, Hawk, and looks like Roraff out there as well. Hawk got it off the floor. And you have to feel like at this point, 22-20, this is do or die time for both teams. Warriors couple points away from the sweep. And now 1 point closer, and for Trinity Christian, now or never, as they need a little bit of a run here to try and extend the match. Kiefer is in now. She'll do the serving. Her team up 23-20 and make it 24. So Kiefer won't hit that 20 assist mark here in this game, but has a chance on the serve to finish this one out. Gets it away, it's off the net. Just able to get it up and over. They'll go into the back row with it. Diving for it was Puerta Grossa. And that will do it. The Warriors take set 3, 25-20. They win the match in a sweep, 25-22 in each of the first 2 sets, and then 25-20 in set 3. Some final stats in this one before we sign off. Again, Trinity Christian will be back in just a few moments. They'll take on Ohio Christian sometime around noon Eastern right here on the Rochester Christian Sports Network. But again, a couple stats before we sign off. Geisenhaver ties Courtney Mack with a match-high 10 kills. Emily Carroll and Haley Mancona finish with 8 to lead the Warriors. Mackenzie Kiefer has 18 assists. Emma Hawk helped her out in that category with 16 of her own to lead the Warriors in this 3-0 win against the Trolls. On the other side for Trinity Christian, Ramey Owens and Sarah Neighbors led the way with 6 kills apiece. while Sheriday Sykes, pretty solid stat line for her in the setback, 3 kills, 17 assists, an ace, and 16 digs. The Warriors start out the tri-match here on a Saturday with the win. They'll be back right here on the Rochester Christian Sports Network at 2 p.m. Eastern after the conclusion of Trinity Christian and Ohio Christian coming your way next. For SID Hussein Murray, I'm Stephen McDonald saying so long from Garth Pleasant Arena, where your final score one final time is the Warriors 3 and the Trolls 0. This has been a presentation of the Rochester Christian Sports Network.